Callaway, Chad Lemmens here. We're going to talk drones and get you ready for the holidays. Because now what we're talking about today is you already have a drone. And so we're going to take it from there. And the first question I was going to ask you is about for drones and everybody having them already, is that everybody's chomping at the bit. They can't wait to get in the air.
Yeah.
But first things first, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, Black Friday just happened. Christmas is going to happen. If you're going to write your letters to Santa, now is the time. First things, the biggest thing you should know when you have your drone and you're ready is to set a plan.
Yeah. So the plan, and the plan, what are we talking about? What do you need to think about before you even get up in the air?
Well, I think it's just like life. If you have a plan for what you're going to do today, tomorrow, like when you shoot a photo, just like when you're going to go fly a drone, you should make sure where are you going to go first? Where do you want to shoot? What do you want to shoot? What's the biggest thing?
No, that makes sense. And so when you're getting your act together, is this something that maybe you could have as a checklist on a regular basis? Because there's things you will check before you go fly, before every flight, right?
Yes. You should have a set checklist so that you know what you should do each time. It's a systemic thing that you get used to doing. Protect yourself, the area around you, plus to make sure your drone is ready to go.
Yeah. And you take a look at some of your drone apps, and they're ridiculously windy, way too windy to be flying. And so it's a no-brainer, not to be flying. But there's going to be days where maybe it's questionable, but you have to stay on top of that for weather and fronts that might be moving through and all that sort of thing. And so sometimes that works to your advantage, sometimes it doesn't. But for drone photography, I would think that'd be a big deal.
Yeah.
Watching weather.
Well, it's part of the plan. The plan is also to be safe and responsible. So you need to know where you're flying. You need to know how the weather is going to, affect your flying. But more importantly, where are you flying? Are there airplanes in the air? Are you by an airport? Should you be flying in that area? Are there things that you shouldn't be flying around? A lot of that goes into that initial plan.
Sure. Now, when we got to get a drone in here so you can all see that we're actually talking about drones. What should you be checking out on this bad boy before you fly?
So this is right out of the box, ready to go. You essentially want to look at your propellers. These are quick release, so these pop in and pop off, but I always check for wear and tear on the blades. You should always have a once look over of the drone too, just to make sure it's ready to go. Any cracks, obviously, might affect the integrity of the flight as well as the drone. You also have, gimbal covers. Those are a big deal. A lot of drones come with them if they have high, cameras attached.
Sure.
You should remove those, obviously, because you could burn out motors and stuff.
Right.
So yeah. Probably the biggest thing is because you're not going anywhere, just like you won't with your car keys if you don't have gas, or your car. Is your battery? Is it fully charged, ready to go?
Sure, exactly. So before every flight, you have full charged batteries, or?
I have 5 of these bad boys ready to go, labeled, and I always rotate them just like a grocery store rotates its stock because you want to get adequate usage of all of them.
Right.
And then I make sure, they're ready to go, just like you would prepare yourself for hunting or anything else the day before, the night before. Just make sure you're ready to go on your plan.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So where else can we find out more and about the NTC classes, contacting you with questions, all that?
Yeah. Well, I'll be posting a link to the modules that are offered from the North Central Technical College. Myself and Downtown Wausau Airport are all partnering.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it just enough.
Just enough to get you ready to go. But yeah, so we'll definitely send out some good information out there. There's a lot of available options for you to learn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're set. Hey,
We're good.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, happy flying.